And welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Some more matinee action. It's Tuesday, early afternoon, depending on where you are, as usual. We've got the 93 San Francisco Giants at the 1998 Atlanta Braves. More Apba League of Dominance action. Giants 6-7, Braves 7-6. Bill Swift on the mound for San Francisco. He's 0-1 with a 4.91 ERA. On the mound for the Braves, Tom Glavine. He's 0-2 with a 5.23 ERA. So tough first half for both guys. Braves need to keep pace with the Mets. Giants need to win just to keep pace. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Not wasting any time here. Don't have a lot of time actually squeezing this game in. So Darren Lewis, we'll look at the lineups actually. First of all, Darren Lewis in center, McGee in right, Will Clark at first, Bonds in left, leading in almost every category. Matt Williams at third, Robbie Thompson at second, Reed's going to be catching instead of Manwaring. Clayton at short, Swift on the mound. For the Braves, they go like this: Weiss, Williams, Chipper Jones, Galarraga, Andro Jones, Perez, Eddie Perez instead of Javi Lopez, Tucker in right, Lockhart at second, Glavine pitching. Both teams fielding one, very good fielding teams. So kind of a, could be a pitcher's duel here. We'll see. Every time I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel, it never is, so I gave up on that. Darren Lewis, 27. Glavine just has a Y. Swift just a Y. So 52 is a 27. He'll ground it out to third. Chipper making the play. Here's Willie Dean McGee, 43. And he will ground it back to Glavine. Out number 2. Here's Will Clark. And another 27 to ground out to Chipper Jones. 2 sharp ground balls to Chipper in the inning. No problem. Here's Walt Weiss. The Atlanta Brave version. 22 is a single. 7. Walt Weiss. G Steeler, he's not going to steal. Here's Gerald Williams. Going to hit away. He'll strike out. Struck him out. Brings up Chipper. And he strikes out. Bill Swift. 2 huge strikeouts in a row. There's Galarraga. And another 64 is a 37 though. Runner on first. Runner is caught off first. Gets picked off. Walt Weiss gets picked off by Swift. That ends the inning. Galarraga will lead off the second. There we go. Barry Bonds got one of those 6s. 63. He's going to fly it out to right field though. Good afternoon, Richard Byer. Having a good day at work, I trust. Fouls out to the catcher, Matt Williams does. That's Eddie Perez today. Robbie Thompson. And he will fly it out to Andrew Jones in center. He comes racing in, makes the catch. Got your 2016 strat going? There's Big Cat. Big Cat Galarraga puts the Braves on the board with a home run to deep center field. I don't know, I'm just making that up. 1-0 Braves. Andrew almost follows it up with a back-to-back jack, but fouls it out to the catcher. Here's Eddie Perez. He hit .336. 1998. Limited action. 633 is a 0. 61, that is a double. Eddie Perez with the double. One out, here's Michael Tucker. And that is a walk. Runner on second, no Z involved. Still a walk. First and second, one out, here's Virgil Lockhart. 229. Double play. Double play ball 163. Unless, no, it is a double play. It's a 163. 163 double play. Virgil hits a little medium shot back to the mound. Swift turns and fires to second. And they get the double play turned. Here's Jeff Reed. Top of 3. He will fly it out to left field. Gerald Williams making the catch on the run. You got a tournament lined up with the 27, 1990, and 2016 sets. I have to make it through the workday first. Then I'll see about some sort of 2016 only project. Very cool. Royce Clayton, 21. Flies it out to left. In his tracks that time. Gerald Williams didn't have to move. Right there. 45 is a walk for Lewis. And actually, it's Bill Swift. My bad. 45 is a walk. Glavine walks the pitcher, Swift. And that is the first base runner for the Giants. The pitcher. 32, Glavine was smiling. He thought that last pitch was a strike. Thought it was in there. 26. With Swift at first. It's ground out to second. So nothing doing. And Tom Glavine will lead off the bottom of the third for the Braves. 43, and that is not a strikeout. It's a ground ball back to Swift. Makes the play easily. Walt Weiss, 33, will strike out. Y comes into play there. Third strikeout for Swift. Gerald Williams, 2 down, nobody on. 63. Flies it out to Darren Lewis in center. Top of the fourth we go, 0-0. My pitcher's duel's coming true so far. 56-34. That is a strikeout. First K of the game for Glavine. And here's Will Clark, 35 is a 14. He'll draw the walk. Good eye. Will Clark has better than 20/20 vision. Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. The dice know. They know. I mean, it's just only way you can attribute it. Barry Bonds with another jack that's like 5 in 3 games. The dice know. 2-run shot. And I did not give the Braves a run. Of course, I don't have anybody here to tell me that. Big Cat hit one out earlier. Richard, come on. Matinee action. It's kind of laid back. Not many people watching right now, so it's okay. I get it. People are working. Benny Blades joining me, working from home. Matt Williams, 25 and 8, flies it out to center. Back to normalcy. Robbie Thompson, 44, there's a single. Starting back up. Jeff Reed with the man on first, 2 down. 51's a 9, that will be a single. Infield hit. The 2-out rally going. Here's Royce Clayton. But the pitcher coming up. 64-39. First and second. Interesting what happens here. Double play fly out to center as well as there's already 2 outs, so it's not a double play. It's a fly out to center field. Ends the inning. 2 runs on a Barry Bonds solo shot. Swift will lead off. Chipper leading off here. Businessman special baseball. Yeah. Dollar beer. 25. That's an 8 on Chipper. That's a fly out to center. Darren Lewis. Big Cat homered. Struck out. In that order. Here's Andrew. 25. Single. 2 out single. Here's Eddie Perez. Doubled his first time. Can he do it again? No. 52-27. Is that a strikeout? No, it's not. It's ground out to third. Nothing doing for the Braves. Top of 5, Darren Lewis. 51's a 9's a single. It's not Darren Lewis. It's Bill Swift. Still a single. Bill Swift has been on base both times, walked and singled. Glavine is beside himself, can't get the pitcher out. Darren Lewis will bunt. How about that? 15's an 11. Sacrifice bunt. Single, batter beats it out, runner to second. Darren Lewis motors down to first, beats it out. That's first and second, nobody out. Here's Willie McGee. He is going to bunt. 36-14. Runners on first and second. Base on balls. Glavine does not have a Z. So it is a walk. Glavine's ERA is at 5.23 for the first half. Looking to endanger that some more here. Bases loaded, nobody out, and some trouble coming up. Will Clark and Barry Bonds and Matt Williams. Now, if they get out of this with no runs scored, then I'm just bad manager. I'm a bad manager. Will Clark, 51's a 9. Bases loaded. Single, runners advance 1 base. Nobody out. Lab bullpen's got to be going here. Bullpen is working hard. Who's it going to be? Cienez. Rudy Cienez. Russ Springer. No, they don't want Russ Springer. He's got that W. Stay away from those. Of course, Cienez has a W also. But he's a B pitcher. Cather and Cienez in the bullpen. Bases still loaded. Barry Bonds at the plate. Trouble right here in River City. What's it going to be? Whoa. 34. Hits one deep. Deep to center. Actually, it's not deep. It's shallow center. Shallow center because the runners hold. So Andrew Jones comes racing in, makes the catch. Runners have to hold. Even though Lewis is at third, it has to be pretty shallow. Now 1 out. Here's Matt Williams. Far from out of the woods. 63, but a 32. Flies out to right field. Let's check the right fielder. Right fielder Tucker. He's going to be fielding to. Flies out. To runner on second and third advance. So he flies out to right. It's actually a sack. Runners on second and third advance. RBI for Williams. Second run of the inning. First and third with 2 down. Here's Robbie Thompson. Rangers and Indians tonight on Richard Byer's project. That'll be tough. 14 for Thompson. 30. Runners on first and third. It's going to be a fly out to left field to end it. So he gets Bonds and Williams out. They get 2 though. 4-1 San Fran. And we got Michael Tucker leading off here for the Braves. Flies it out to left. Barry Bonds. Lockhart, 25's a 9. That's a single. Base wrap for Lockhart. Brings up Glavine, but Glavine, they are gonna go to not the bullpen, but a bench, and they will go to the bullpen later. It will be, who will it be now? It's going to be Lopez. No, it's not going to be Lopez. It's going to be Colburn. Lopez is trying to get the day off here. Colburn. Lopez still in his tennis shoes. So 1 out, 1 on. Need some runs. 54. 32. It'll be a fly out to right field for Colburn. That's all for your services. Thank you. Walt Weiss. 2 down, 16. 28. Be an out. Rounds it out to short. New pitcher will be one of these two. They're going to go with Cather. Mike Cather. He's a little downgrade, but maybe not. You never know. Jeff Reed. 32, 26. Rounds it out to second. There's Royce Clayton. 61, 24. Grounds out to short. Cather just has the Y. It brings up Swift. He will hit. Rounds it out to second base. Bill Swift hit the ball twice and walked. Bottom of 6 we go. Gerald Williams, 44. Flies it out to center. Brings up Chipper. Grounds it out to short. Big Caddy homered his first time up. 36 though. It's gonna be might be a strikeout. It is. Okay, Billy Swift gets him that time. Actually, he's got him the last 2 times. Said, okay, you're gonna hit a home run. I'm gonna strike you out the next 2 times. We'll see how that goes. Top of the order for the Giants, and Darren Lewis has got a hold of one here. What will it be? A double for Darren Lewis. Leadoff double off Cather. But a 56-34 will be a pop out to second base. Runner will have to hold. Will Clark strikes out. 2020 strikes out. Barry Bonds could walk him, but then you got Matt Williams, so I don't know. 42, 14. That's a walk. There's that on base percentage. First and second, 2 down, Matt Williams. 25's an 8. Grounds it out to third. Actually, C pitcher, my bad. Single, 1 scores, other to third. That's all for Cather. As Lewis motors around with 2 outs and scores. Bonds moves to third. Rudy Cianez will come in. Two outs, runners on first and third, Robbie Thompson. Cianez, a pitcher for this at bat. 22's a 7, and that might be a good thing. I mean, it is a good thing. But runners on first and third, and a pitcher is a single. Can he just be a B pitcher? If he's just a B, it's an out. Yeah, he goes up a grade if he comes in the middle of an inning. So it's actually detrimental. It's a single. RBI. Williams moves to second on that one, as it just gets through the infield. Jeff Reed. 34, 31. Flies it out. That ends it. 2 more runs for the Giants. 6-1 now. Commanding lead in the bottom of the 6th. Andrew Jones will strike out. Eddie Perez. Singles. Eddie Perez, nice day, 2 for 3. Michael Tucker needs some runs here. Can't be sacrificing. Runner on first, 34. Wise a strikeout. There's Lockhart. 54. Flies it out to right field. Just gets down to the pitcher spot. Cianez will come back out. Face 2 batters. Top of the 8th we go. That's an error on the shortstop. Walt Weiss. So Bill Swift, he's going to bunt. 22 should be a good bunt, a 7. That is, it is a 3-4 sack bunt. Clayton at second. Darren Lewis the batter. .42 and Cianez strikes him out. Willie McGee. 31's a 9. Runner on second. Single runner scores. S is out at home. Clayton's not an S. So Willie McGee singles him home. Another run. Two down. Will Clark. That is a walk. Cianez has a W. Gonna try to get out of this inning. Pitcher spot due up next. First and second, 2 down. Here's Barry Bonds. Got a pitch to him. 56, 34. They will get him. Pops it out to third. High pop up to Chipper. Makes the play. 1 out, or 1 run for the Giants. 7-1 now. Pinch hitter time. It's going to be Klesko. And in the bullpen for the Knights, it's going to be John Rocker. Wild Thing himself, 42, 22. Out of first. 22 is a 3-1. 3-1 put out. Top of the order. Flies it out to Darren Lewis, center field. 2 down, Gerald Williams. 16. Flies it out to center, maybe. Center fielder is Lewis. He does make the play. So, new pitcher will be John Rocker. John Rocker. Here in the ninth, 7-1 San Francisco. 43. 29, that is a strikeout. Robbie Thompson. Uh-oh, Robbie Thompson doubles. Rocker gets one up in the zone. And that is 3 for 5 for Robbie Thompson. Jeff Reed, the 12. Might be a strikeout, it is. 2 down. Clayton, 27. That is another strikeout. So Rocker, 3 Ks in the inning, but a double sandwiched in there. Bottom of the ninth, Billy Swift trying to finish this puppy out, leading 7-1. A chipper. 39, that's what, a ball? Strike. Strike one. See if we can get 2 more of those. 16's a 28. Rounds it out to short. So here's Big Cat. He's 1 for 3, homered and struck out twice. Hey, Derek Oxenrider in the morning. 34. Hits it on the screws, but Darren Lewis makes the catch. There's Andrew Jones. He's 1 for 3. Andrew Jones says, I have had enough of this. I'm out of here. And hits a home run. But it might be too little too late. It's 7-2 now. Eddie Perez. And another 66. Back-to-back 66s, back-to-back jacks. Eddie Perez, the relief catcher. He is 3 for 4 on the day. Single, doubled, and homered. And Bill Swift is tiring. He just needs 1 more out. There's Michael Tucker. Uh-oh, Michael Tucker's going to get a hit. 33's a 0. Almost a triple back-to-back-to-back. 23, doubles. Well, they're going to have to bring somebody in to get this last out, apparently. It's going to be Kevin Rogers. Because Bill Swift has reached his fatigue point. And man on second, 2 down. There's Virgil Lockhart. 15's an 8. That is a ground out to third. Thanks to the A pitcher. Even if Swift, well, it would have been a single. Because he would have been a D pitcher since he's reached his fatigue point. Lockhart grounds it out. They get 2. Make it 7-3. Final. Hits for the Giants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Errors on the Giants, 0. Errors on the Braves, there was one on Walt Weiss. hits for the Braves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 of those in the 9th inning. The 9th inning teams always seem to get hits in the 9th inning. I don't know why. And Apba seems like 8th and 9th innings when they start coming alive. But that is going to do it. Swift will get the win. No save. Glavine the loss. He's 0-3 now. There's a look at his record. He's 0-2 coming in. 5-2-3. Now he's 0-3. Who's tired of sitting on the bench? Who's that? Benny? Somebody's tired of sitting on the bench? Rocker? So that's going to make the Giants now 7-7. Braves 7-7. And I need to get that off there. So they are still chasing the Mets 9-4. The Mets are 9-4. Next game up. Interleague matchup. Should just be a single game. Last game for day 17. 5-10 matchup, 95 Indians, 99 Arizona. It's going to be at Arizona. So pitcher will hit for Cleveland. That'll be the next game up. Oh, Perez, yeah, he did good. He might need to play some more, get some more PT. I think he might be doing better than Javi Lopez. I mean, if you look at their batting averages, Lopez hit 284, which is good. 133 games. Eddie Perez, 61 games. Better slugging, better on base. But obviously fewer at bats. Javi's their main dude. He's their main guy, so gotta stick with him. All right, and I lost my streaming stopped. Did the streaming stop? Well, I'm gonna stop it anyway because I gotta get for a little bit. Maybe I can come back a little later, squeak in another game, hopefully. So until then, you guys take care. Have a good day, and God bless.